Hey folks, welcome to live trading action videos by InTheMoneyStocks.com. My name is Gareth Soloway. Pleasure to be here with you in this new year on this January 3rd, 2017. Well, folks, one of my favorite trades for January is Valeant Pharmaceuticals. I picked up some call options earlier today. They are already nicely in the money because this stock has gone straight up. All right, it opened basically flat to negative, struggled for the first couple hours, and then took off. This is exactly what I expected because tax loss selling is over. Basically, tax loss selling is a common theme, but most investors don't understand it. What happens in December is any stock that's been pounded throughout the course of the year, investors and hedge funds and institutions and big-time investors, they all sell end of year to take the loss so they can offset profits. And this happens when the market has rallied substantially, which obviously we know it has, right? I mean, obviously from November 4th through the end of the year, we just had a monster move. So there were a lot of profits to offset. Therefore, traders and investors are going to sell a loser so they don't have to pay taxes. And you especially do that because under the Trump administration, you're expecting tax rates to go down. So you want to do whatever you can to pay as little taxes in 2016 as possible. In any case, look at what this chart has in store for us. There's a bull flag here, and it looks like the breakout's beginning. I know it's a little bit small. What I'm going to do is get rid of this 200 moving average, and then once we do that, then we should easily be able to see the flag pattern a lot better. And again, here it is very clearly. So look at this. So you had this nice tail right here, and you traded up off of it, which can confirm a little bit of a short-term bottom. And then you have, look at this, 2, 4, 6, 7 consolidation candles before you started to uptick here on Friday and then broke out today. And again, the reason you know it's a breakout is because what you do is you can take the high pivot from here or wherever, and you just put a trend right down there. All right, really, in technical terms, it probably broke out on Friday of last week, end of year, before blasting higher here. And again, the whole key is understanding that there's no one left to sell, really. I mean, if you were going to sell, you were going to do it end of year to take the loss so you can offset. You know, if you didn't do that, you're not going to sell, right? So the idea here is that there's a lot of buyers versus very minimal sellers at this point in time. And when you have a stock that's had this type of move in 2016 and further back, I mean, there is a lot of upside here. I mean, there's a huge potential for a squeeze, and that's what I'm thinking. I ended up buying the $15 calls on this for April expiration. Okay, I think I paid like $2.96 for them. But the line is, this is, in my opinion, a no-brainer for January. I gave myself extra time on the options because I always like to do that, because if you're off by, a week or two or a month, you don't give yourself enough time on those options, you're in deep shit, frankly. So you give yourself a little extra time. Ultimately, my goal is by the end of this month to take at least 100% profit on these options, maybe more. All right. And again, I think the key is to understand the tax loss rules here, the tax loss selling, and it's also to understand the bull flag right here, the consolidation end of year. I love how end of year, the tax loss selling, you weren't seeing the stock making lower lows here either. I thought that was a very bullish sign. All right, guys, that's what I had for you today here in this video. Enjoy it. Come join us at InTheMoneyStock.com. I already put out 3 trades in the research center, 1 in the options alerts. My business partner, Nick, he'll already get over to us, InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial to the research center to get my swing trades, live entry points, exit points, stops, targets, all that. Or join the options alerts if you're in love with options like a lot of people are. And look at this, highs of the day, guys, on this VRX. It looks like it's going much higher in the next week or so. Take care, enjoy, see you soon.